Right now, nearly 1/3 of all tech investment in the United States is going into artificial intelligence. Data centers are rising like cathedrals. GPUs are selling for gold. And investors are calling it the next industrial revolution. But here's the question. Are we witnessing history in the making? Or another dot-com-style crash? From self-learning machines to autonomous AI agents, the future is arriving faster than anyone expected. Some believe we're on the verge of artificial general intelligence, AI that can think, reason, and improve itself. Others believe we're headed straight into the most overhyped bubble since cryptocurrency. So today, let's find out which one it really is. Artificial intelligence has been around for decades. But something changed after ChatGPT launched in late 2022. That single release triggered a modern-day gold rush. Suddenly, every company wanted AI. Every investor wanted to get in. Microsoft poured over $13 billion into OpenAI. Google and Amazon followed, investing billions more into Anthropic and their own AI divisions. Nvidia's value skyrocketed so high that it briefly became the most valuable company in the world. In 2024 alone, analysts estimate that global spending on AI hardware and infrastructure topped $200 billion, and it's still accelerating. The result? We're building the foundations of an AI-powered world at a scale no one has ever attempted. But what exactly are we building? And why does everyone think it's worth this much? The AI economy has layers. At the bottom are the data centers. Massive warehouses filled with GPUs, servers, and cooling systems, consuming enough electricity to power small cities. This is the new oil field, the resource everything else depends on. In the middle are the foundation models. Large language models like GPT, Claude, Gemini, and Llama. They're trained on mountains of data to generate text, code, and even video. And on top of that are AI agents. Programs that don't just respond, but act. They can research, book, travel, design software, and perform complex tasks autonomously. On Joe Rogan's podcast, he put it this way: when these systems can self-optimize, you get a feedback loop. AI improving AI. That's when things start accelerating beyond human pace. That idea, machines improving themselves, used to sound like science fiction. Now, researchers are genuinely working on it. And that brings us to a far bigger question. For decades, futurist Ray Kurzweil predicted what he called the singularity, the moment when artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence. He placed it around the year 2045. But a recent paper called AI 2027 argues it could happen much sooner. Based on the exponential pace of hardware, training efficiency, and data availability, the authors suggest human-level AI could emerge within just a few years. That's a shocking prediction. If it's even close to being right, it means the world could enter the most disruptive technological transformation in human history, not in our grandchildren's lifetime, but in ours. But faster progress also means faster consequences. If we really are approaching human-level AI, we have to ask, who controls it? And can it be trusted? This is what researchers call the alignment problem. How do you make sure a system more intelligent than humans still acts in our best interest? Elon Musk once described it like this: with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. It sounds dramatic, but it captures a real concern. An AI that pursues goals without human values could make catastrophic decisions. At the same time, there's the problem of power concentration. Right now, A handful of corporations control nearly all the advanced AI models. They decide how it's used, who gets access, and how it shapes the economy. If AI becomes the world's most valuable resource, what happens when only a few people own the keys? For all the optimism, there's another side to this story. Some economists believe the AI boom looks eerily familiar. Hype, skyrocketing valuations, and promises of world-changing technology. It's the same pattern we saw during the dot-com bubble in the late 1990s. Back then, everyone believed the internet would change everything. And it did. But not before a massive crash wiped out nearly $5 trillion in market value. The survivors, Amazon, Google, eBay, went on to define the next era. But most companies didn't make it. That same cycle could be repeating now. AI is revolutionary, but revolutions are rarely smooth. History shows that every major technological leap comes with a speculative frenzy. Railroads, electricity, the internet, all of them created bubbles before transforming the world. The boom funds the infrastructure, the crash clears the noise, and what's left reshapes everything. Maybe AI will follow the same pattern. As investor Bill Gates once said, "We always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. Even if the AI market corrects, the underlying technology isn't going away. It will evolve, mature, and eventually blend into everyday life, just like the internet did." So where does that leave us? Billions of dollars are being poured into something that could either be the most valuable invention in history or the biggest financial bubble of the century. Maybe it's both. Maybe we're watching the messy, unpredictable birth of a new kind of intelligence, one that will eventually redefine work, creativity, and power itself. The only question is how much chaos we'll see before it stabilizes. Whether this turns out to be a boom or a bubble, the world is already changing. The AI race isn't slowing down, and neither is the money. If you want to understand how this revolution is reshaping our economy, our jobs, and our future, subscribe. This is only the beginning.